even dumbing it down to like somebody you just met. I have out of all the dates I've been on, money was never like discussed. I never asked. That was never a topic of discussion. Like that's something you ask like later down the line, not the first 2 dates. How much you make a year?
What's going on, guys? Welcome. It's episode 104 of the Just the Guys podcast. Doesn't matter if you're a he, she, or they, or them. When you tune in, it's us. Welcome. The audio listeners, we appreciate you. I don't know how many times we say that, but we don't say it enough. We appreciate you. Thank you for locking in with us. Y'all inspired us to do video podcasts. Episode 104 is coming on 2 years very soon. Actually,
Today
It's
is
2 years.
2 years.
today is the 2 years. Wow. That's crazy. Also, happy Valentine's Day. I mean, y'all don't know this, but it's Valentine's Day. So,
Fucking
yeah,
camera
happy
tripping,
Valentine's
bro.
Day. We spreading love today to everyone. How y'all boys feeling today?
It's not Valentine's Day when they hear this shit, man.
It don't matter. That's fine. How was your Valentine's Day? Same shit. Anyway, how
Hey,
y'all
man,
feeling?
like, comment, subscribe before we get to the, before we shoot the shit. Hey man, I'm good. Tired as fuck. Work today. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait till this is the work. You get what I'm saying? On some when we when we make it.
Oh my goodness.
But nah, man, we've been cranking shit out, man. If you've been paying attention to the channel, you see what the fuck going on, man. You see what been dropping on your fucking necks, man. I've been great, man. To break the fourth wall again, the fucking Yeezy video went back up. So if you haven't watched the Yeezy video, which I know you haven't, because that shit was not available. That shit was available in like 4 small countries, and that shit was running up numbers. You haven't watched it? Go check it out. Beyonce's also on the channel. Go check it out.
And on a quick side note, if you can drop the thumbnail so I could, promote it.
Oh, I didn't even drop it for myself, King. I went to the channel and just ripped it. But Denzel, how you doing, man? We haven't seen you in a while. Well, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been good. Friends just they got life. You know what I'm saying? They disappearing. They went to the grocery store for some milk. Didn't come back. So you know how that go. But
You feel left out.
It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's Valentine's Day. You gotta spread the love, share the love. You know what
He's
I'm
the
saying?
only motherfucker that's not in red or pink. Crazy. This hat's pink, by the way. The light's not picking it up. This hat's pink.
I thought that thing was beige.
I know, right? It looks beige. It's like a light pink.
Yeah, that's cool though. What we got for the people today, man? I'm excited to get into this first topic.
Super Bowl happened. We'll start there.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm glad I didn't do no parlay because it was going one way. Shit went the other way. I was like, okay. So we just shitting ourselves in the fourth quarter in OT. Okay.
It's crazy.
Hey man, but shout out to Kansas City Chiefs, man. I was going for, the 49ers. Trying to beat that man Brock Purdy was against the Swift. He was against Pat Mahomes. Brock Purdy is the QB for the 49ers, if you didn't know. He was against Patrick Mahomes, who's arguably the next Tom Brady. Jit was against the Swifties, the NFL itself, and the goddamn government, because Joe Biden tweeted some shit that he wanted the fucking Chiefs to win. And it's like, bruh, this man had all the odds against him, bruh. But it wasn't the best game. It was really defensive. It was kind of boring at sometimes. The first quarter was the most exciting thing. This is one of the first times I watched that shit from the moment the coin toss happened to the goddamn last touchdown. I was like, bro, I don't want to watch this shit. Motherfucker done won off a fucking Fugaga ass fucking play that wasn't even ran right. Just threw that shit. They let Pat Mahomes come through in OT, and that man was just cooking.
Yeah,
I was like, this man running plays. He's running the ball himself, sliding. I was like, oh fuck no, y'all letting him cook.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, bro. I honestly, like, It was a close game, so I could appreciate that about it. I didn't really watch the third quarter because I watched the whole first half, and it was like 0-10. It was 10-0. You know what I'm saying? 10-0 the Niners. I was like, oh yeah, they cooking their ass. I came back, I was like, damn, they still down. Then it was like 10-6, I think. And it's just I don't know, it just got closer and closer, and then they tied the shit up. And
Ran
I was
off on the
like,
plug.
yeah, they tied it up. They went in the OT. I was like, yeah. I was actually working out. I went in the garage, did my little shit, and then I came back, and then I see that the 49ers were up, and I think actually no, they weren't up. They were about to score. I forgot what the fuck happened, but they were about to score, and yeah, like they ended up getting a turnover or some shit. The Chiefs had the ball, like Patrick Mahomes had the ball, and he was like just running down the sideline. I was like, bruh, if this man doesn't hit this other, like if he gets the wrong block, this man gets the sideline, he's gonna slide down. He's gonna slide all the way down to the fucking end zone. It was crazy. It was a pretty hype game. I want to say it was hype,
And
but
what fucked people up was that they changed the rules in OT and overtime. It used to be the first person that scored, that was it, you won. They done
yeah,
flipped the shit. They been flipped the shit since like I forgot what year. They switched it recently though. And I heard that fucking the Chiefs, the coordinators, they didn't know. They didn't know the fucking we knew on the screen, but apparently they didn't know. So they thought it was just up. Because if you win they won the coin toss in OT. So a same person will be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get the ball second. Let the Chiefs get the ball first. They score, fuck it. Cool. Worst thing that happens, we tie the game again. These motherfuckers took the ball first, knowing Pat Mahomes is Pat fucking Mahomes. Get the field goal kick, which I don't know why you didn't just run it and get the, you know what I'm saying, the first down. Get the 3 points. Pat Mahomes takes off, gets the touchdown, they lose. I'm like, God damn, bro, what the fuck?
it was insane. And this
But hey,
man
man.
Kelsey or Kels.
Oh, Travis
Oh
Kelsey.
my god, this man Kelsey. He's fucking ridiculous. You see,
Where he was talking to
that's
the coach.
he said, "Man, don't give me that fucking ball."
Hey man, he's arguably that team is so stacked. He's arguably the best tight end ever. And I see why. They kept feeding that man the ball. Like I was like, bro, someone stop this man, bro. Like we know what he can do. If someone's labeled the best at something, lock this man down. What the fuck?
I was like, this nigga think he the second coming of Gronk, and they were like, yeah, he kind of is. I was like, man, fuck this man. I don't know who this dude is. Oh, he can.
And the 49ers kept throwing the ball. I'm like, run the ball, bro. Run it. Why are you we settling for passes? Them shit's getting fucking tipped. Like, come on, bro. I was like, oh my god.
Stand rushes though. Like, I never understood it. I think that's why I don't fuck with football. Cause like, why the hell you making this small ass gap full of these 220 plus pound men? This big as shit, this small ass gap, and you send somebody right up the middle of the gap like they're supposed to get anywhere.
They be moving though. Them running backs, they be
they move right into somebody's shoulder pads and helmet and to the ground. And
that's why you have the linemen. That's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Jam them up.
Nah, that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. It's like if it's not like a wide toss or something, like why you just handing it off them? Like, go ahead. They just run into a fucking brick wall. What the fuck? That shit never made sense.
Do a front flip over the defense.
Yeah, it never made sense to me. Like this shit ain't Madden 2012. Like he's not gonna hurdle and jump over everybody. Like, no, bro, that's not how that shit works. I don't know.
Well, fuck it, bro. But we also had the halftime show. Usher. Well, Usher had brought up Lil Jon, had Ludacris up there. He had
her playing the guitar.
Solo. Fake playing the guitar. Apparently, a lot of people have been calling her out on that shit, saying that she wasn't really playing that goddamn guitar. But
yeah.
And of course, Miss Alicia Keys is up there, and that's the focal point of where we're gonna move the conversation there. But as a halftime show, I would say that one's better than the Rihanna one. I fuck with that one.
I think it was better than the last two.
The weekend. Well, it was the last two. We had Rihanna. Before that, I think we had the J-Lo Shakira one, and then the weekend. Well, I would say the last three then.
Wait, no. One of them was the West Coast with
the West Coast
50
one. Oh,
Cent,
that was
Kendrick.
last year, or that was the year before.
That was the last year. I'm
Last
pretty
year was
sure
Rihanna. It was the year before. It was the
the year
first
before.
episode of
Yeah.
the podcast. Yeah, we were talking about that. Never mind. Hold on. I kind of like the West Coast one.
I mean, it was
Usher.
cool, but as a performance, I think the performance was better as far as like Usher's thing.
And Usher got on the fucking skates. I was like, oh no, put them shits away, bro. Jit tried to slide through. I forgot will.i.am was there too. He tried to
Yeah.
go through will.i.am's legs and fuck the. You know when you fall on the fucking skates and shit just looks mad awkward. I'm
Yeah.
like, put them fucking.
Wait.
This is not roll bounce.
He tried to skate through who legs?
will.i.am.
Well,
And
had
you
the
know,
black ass
will.i.am
suit
probably
on.
like 5'9". I don't know how tall Usher is. Y'all about this?
Usher,
Y'all probably the same height. You
Yeah, I'm
sliding through
thinking
his
either one of
leg.
them.
I'm like, oh my god, bro. But pushing the conversation forward, it wouldn't be a Super Bowl performance with no controversy behind it, right? When they went up there, first and foremost, Alicia Keys, my girl, my queen.
Fire. She looking fire on that stage.
Why the fuck your first note was that guy? Y'all heard the first note that she sang? Her voice was cracking like shit on that first note. I was like, oh hell no, Alicia. Not at the bowl. Not at the fucking bowl. Your voice cracking. Hell, she should have cleared her throat before she started singing. The fuck, she had hella time. It wasn't like she was the first one up there.
She was drinking Dasani. Dang, it fucked her shit up.
She probably was on that Dasani. But
dead.
Usher's the fucking menace, bro. Usher being Usher. We heard it's the Keke Palmer situation all over again. He got behind her, started rubbing on her.
That's all I gotta say.
Putting his meat all on her fucking cheeks and shit, getting all up behind her. He's sweating and shit. He got his arms out.
All on the hips.
Whole time Swiss Beats watching this shit. And Swiss Beats came out, and you know how he played it. He played it right. He seen how that Keke Palmer shit blew up because her baby daddy was talking shit, talking about, oh, you a mom, you're not supposed to be doing this shit. And Swiss Beats was like, he took the whole other side of the argument. Was like, you know what? It's business. She looked great up there, blah, blah, blah. Which he did right. That was the right move. He could feel however he feels off the internet. But in the public space, you play that card right. Fuck it. You know how there ain't no way he wasn't pissed at that shit. But you play it in the media, you like, yeah, it's cool. It's all right. It's business. Let me not catch you do that shit again. You ain't going nowhere near Vegas. But people were in the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Guys fired off. They were like, I wouldn't let my girl do that shit. And the women fired back. Y'all insecure. Y'all this and that. I need a real man. It's like, okay, let's play tit for tat then. Let's play tit for tat because we on demon time. So if that's okay, if Usher can just be, you know what I'm saying, serenading your ass up there. All right, let me go to a Lotto concert. Go ahead. Let me
you can twerk on me real quick.
Let me sit in that chair. Have big fat asses around me. But fuck it. Don't be insecure though. I don't want to hear no shit. You insecure. And you know how your girl be insecure as fuck too. Like, who's that bitch you talking to in the back? Who's that bitch in the background? Who's that?
Oh my god.
And y'all be quick to call men insecure. Like, we all insecure. Fuck it. Because best believe Usher ain't coming nowhere near nobody. Fuck that. And if it is, then I'm up there with Meg.
Yo, the
tied down.
Was crazy on that video. There's like, why Usher got all this meat packed on the back?
That like for real, like
he was mad close. There was no room for like breathe. There was no breathing room. It was like meat back. It was like that. Probably on
why the fuck do I have to be okay with Usher up there slamming his shit on your fucking cheeks? Like, nah. Then let me get a face full of ass from Meg Thee Stallion and her fucking crew. Then fuck it. Fuck it.
I think Swiss Beats was saying that though, because he probably had like a similar situation. You know, how they do music videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Having the models around shaking their ass, yeah. shaking their ass. They probably got lap dances and like them like shaking their ass on his shoulder and stuff. He's probably been through all that, and he knows that it's literally just for entertainment.
Bro, all I
But
gotta say
Usher
is
do be trying people though. I'm
I
not even gonna lie.
saw
He do be
Usher
trying.
That's part of
on
him. That's
Alicia.
part of the show now.
I saw Usher and Alicia. I thought they was together. I was like, they fucking.
Oh, singing my boo and shit.
I was like, why he like hand was all on the hip like he was married to her his whole life. I'm just like
staring at the ass and everything. I was like, damn.
I was like, Swiss, where you at? She broke up with Swiss? I really thought she broke up with Swiss, and then I looked, it was like
Nope.
Swiss. I just seen one
watching
comment that
this
said Swiss. That.
Yeah.
Like
So let's go up there and whoop his ass, man. But hey, man, I mean, it was a fire performance, minus the, the bullshit, the fuckery. It was nice to see Luda up there. I haven't seen
Yeah, that
Luda
was
in a minute.
cool too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what was crazy? I didn't peep the first time I watched the performance. Luda came out. They did, they performed, but Luda was rapping over Freak a Leak, and there's a story behind that.
Did he have a verse? He had a verse, but it didn't come out.
No, but Freak a Leak was the original beat for Yeah. Lil Jon had put out a beat tape, and he sent one to PD Pablo, and he sent one to Usher. They both rapped over, or they both did a song on the Freak a Leak beat, and PD Pablo put his shit out first. And then Lil Jon was like, fuck. Like, that's Usher's song. And Usher was like, damn, that's my song. So they changed the beat up, which they sound similar still, but Freak a Leak was the original. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. I found that out recently too, because Lil Jon was on a podcast talking about it.
Huh.
I was like, oh, that's fire.
Yeah, sounds good. Regardless, though, yeah,
it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
But Freakly was that was a good ass beat. It was nasty too, nasty ass beat. PD went crazy on that beat. PD went crazy.
Hey, he a Charlotte native, right?
Yeah, where his ass at now? What is he doing?
Chilling, collecting royalties off Freakly.
Probably.
That shit definitely getting some royalties this month. Getting a whole bunch. He living good.
Before we transition to the meat and potatoes of the pod or of this episode, Raw, you want to talk about any closing thoughts on Vultures now that we sat with it for a couple of days? Denzel was not there for it.
Yeah, I definitely do. So,
side note, Denzel will be in some more reactions, some album reactions. We're gonna grab his ass and bring him over here into the channel. Put him on.
But I don't know, man. Like, I still think it was a solid album, right? I'm anxious to see what this next Vultures project is gonna be. Like, if there's gonna when the Vultures 2 comes out, like what it's gonna sound like, because I think they all gonna adopt different sounds. This one seemed more like it was a hip hop R&B alternative, like alternative hip hop and R&B. Because it had, Dollar Sign on it, and then it had like Kanye kind of just playing around. He wasn't really taking any of this shit serious, except for like the Freddie Gibbs verse. That was like the only like rapping shit on there. The only rapidy rap verse, true hip hop verse on there. But I used to like Do It. I think I'm sick of the song already. It's I think too much is happening with the song. Fuck Some was good, but he just tried to do too much. And I'm pretty sure there's Kanye on the production talking about something. Yeah, let me just, add my high pitched voice. Let me be a secret chipmunk real quick.
Oh yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Yeah, so it just didn't it just threw off the vibe of the song. And then the other song that I liked with Chris Brown, like that one, his voice is heavily edited too, and it just gets old. Like, it gets old quick, but I think it's a good song. It's just not something I will listen to all the time. So I don't know. There's not really much I could take from that album except for that one song. I don't like the what is it called? The go.
Oh, Carnival.
Carnival. I don't like that song at all. Actually,
I love that fucking song, bro. I love that shit.
I cannot stand that shit, bro. Except for the verse. The verse is cool, but
Jay came out and he was posting shit on Instagram. He said that the first Vultures is I guess the main theme was like triumph, triumphant. He did say that there is a Wayne verse on Vultures 2. There's in fact a Wayne verse on Vultures 2, so that'll be fire. We haven't seen Kanye and Ye link up for in a minute actually. But my closing, I fuck with like I said in the reaction, the first half of the album, it gets shaky. Back to Me is probably one of my favorite songs on the album. I love the Freddie Gibbs verse. But I feel like Kanye was probably his worst enemy. Like he's probably like the low light of the project itself. For the most part. He has some highlights, but for the majority of the album, his verses just come. He be doing too much. On Paid, where he was doing that weak ass, I don't know what the fuck Jit was saying, but I was like, all right. But Paid is a good song. A fucking underrated song on that album is Burn. Track number 9, Burn is fucking fire. But the star of the most consistent person on this goddamn project was Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, for sure.
And Playboy fucking Cardi, which is crazy that if you go back 2 years or a year and a half ago, Playboy Cardi, that would have never came out of my fucking mouth. But Playboy Cardi, I don't know what the fuck, he's been on a fucking just a run, and it's crazy. But he was definitely a highlight. Had two of the, even though like I said, he wasn't rapping, he just had the way he fit on those songs was okay. He did his job.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's Forgettable. Travis Scott's Forgettable on the project. I like the Chris Brown song.
I forgot that he was on the project.
Yep. Yeah. I fought with Carnival. I fought with the second half of the album. Everything past Burn is from Burn up is fire.
Definitely. That first half, forgettable.
Yeah.
The first 6 tracks.
Talking ass. Hood Rat ass.
Hood Rat. Love that shit. Turn the volumes down. Like turn it out all the way to 0. Fuck it. Just take it off. Take it off the track.
But you know, our opinion might switch. It might sway as we sit with the project more. Like we always say, projects are meant to grow with you. You get what I'm saying? And we still gotta visit the Michael album too. And of course, if you watch the Yeezy reaction, we got some other shit coming in the works too. And if Denzel watches it, then he knows we have a treat for him as well. It is face. Another thing I want to shed light on real quick before we move on. Someone dropped a comment on the Beyonce video, and they said, and this, I was like, bro, I didn't realize how deep the concept for the Renaissance album was. Apparently, Act 1 was going to be the dance house music, but apparently with the Renaissance acts, Beyonce is going to reclaim some of the genres that Black people may have started or had a major influence on and kind of bring them back into the light. And I was like, what the fuck? So this girl was like, yeah, like, or they, I don't know who it was. This person was like, Act 1 was the dance. Act 2 was going to be country. And then Act 3 is rumored to be rock. And I was like, okay, I see what Beyonce doing. But with the Act 2 being country, some of the shit we might see is a lot of that backhanded ass, that racist shit. And it already started happening because a radio station that's a country radio station said they're not going to play Beyonce's music. They don't play Beyonce there, even though she's making country music now for this next album. So we might have to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I listen to maybe we listen to Renaissance off the pod. Maybe
it's already Beyonce done. Looking like Coretta right now.
I like that. I like that concept. That concept's fire. But moving fucking forward, Denzel, if you would take us to the group chat where we have the topics. You could pick which one. If you want to start with the girl or you want to start with the guy. You can pick which one.
Girl. Let's start with the girl.
I think you have a lot to say about that. And we might have to, shit might get real vulgar and real offensive.
Y'all see the comment from the girl. Beyonce started recording these records in 2019. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She's gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have that expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna wanna run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
You
just
talk about me.
saying. So if you're making 50,
Ew.
All right, Denzel, go first. What do you think, King?
Hey, man. She was cooking a little
Be
bit, you know what I'm saying?
and go off, King. Get your shit out there. Get your shit off. It's been a minute
Yeah,
since you said
man.
that.
I agree. I just agree with the part with the date thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on who you trying to date, bro. Like, that's just me though. I feel like it depends on who you trying to date. If you trying to date, like let's say you go to fucking, okay, let's level see shit. Let's say you wanted to date, like, in general, just you on Tinder or something. Not even Tinder. Not Tinder. Like, you trying to date. Like, you trying to go out, meet someone at a, Starbucks date. Like, date.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what she kind of has a big PowerPoint. But if you on Tinder just looking for some ass, that shit doesn't apply because it's been proven to not be like, it just depends on it just depends on what you on. What are you on? If you on just looking for the piece of ass, and if she down, she like, you look alright, I'll throw it back. Why not? If you looking to date, like, be like, okay, I'm going out and talk to some people, you know what I'm saying? It could still end up like, the first thing I explained, but it's like, you don't know until, like, we'll into it, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different when it's like face to face rather than just online dating type shit, or, just DM sliding and, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you just chatting and you're like, yeah, I'll date, and then it's like, she either gonna be like, I want to date, like, I want to go on actual dates and like spend money, like she was saying, or it's gonna be like, I just really like you, like, we go to your house, like, you don't even got to do nothing, like they'll just roll the carpet out for you to get to, like, it's either one or the other. So I think she was right and wrong at the same time, but mostly right, because if you going in that type of environment to date, so 2 dates for a serious date, yeah. If you just looking around, looking, just trying to catch what is available, then no, that shit doesn't apply because it doesn't. So that's just my take on it. It depends on what you're doing.
I thought he'll have a different take. I guess I'm the one with a loaded take here.
Yeah, of course he wasn't gonna have one because he said that she was cooking. He said, "Hold up,
I thought he was being sarcastic when he said that shit. But my problem with this, with what she said, right, is the perspective of that, right? Because what she said, like, oh, like, the woman's not gonna stretch you, you're gonna get a bottom of the barrel bitch. That just means that you hold money. Obviously, money means shit in the real world, right? You need money to go do shit. Cool. But it seems like money is like your deal breaker for a relationship. And if you want a real relationship, your bum ass is not gonna, like, 50,000. I'm not even making 50,000. I'm keeping it candid. I'm not even making 50 racks a year right now. I can go on dates. I could take a girl out. You know what I'm saying? It just matters. It's your situation. It depends on that. But this fucking, and someone was like, I seen the quote tweets, and someone was like, we gotta start fat shaming because there's no way she's supposed to have this take looking like that.
Somebody said, she said, you can go for 22 walks in the park, and said, well, her big ass definitely ain't going on no 22 walks.
But it's like, okay, another thing with this perspective is like, when women say shit like that on these fucking platforms, obviously, like, to the right one, your girl is the prize, and she might think the otherwise. But with this fucked up ass perspective, is that you don't bring shit to this goddamn fucking table, is what you're telling me. But why you have to grow? Like, you have to teach the man to be the man that you want. Like, you have to teach him how to be a man. You have to show him how to be a man. How about I show you how to be a fucking woman? How about that? How about you be a better woman? And as fucked up as that sounds, it's like, we're supposed to grow together in this relationship. You not way up here and I'm down here, and you kind of have to pick me up. It's kind of give or take. You get what I'm saying? But with this fucking perspective, it's like she way up here, and it's like, all right, now I gotta settle for this guy. Or and another thing is like, whether I'm broke or I have money, you'll want someone that sticks with you through thick and thin. Because what if I have all the goddamn money and some shit crashes? Now I gotta worry about my girl leaving me because I got no money now, and we can't go on fucking these crazy dates. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like you won't know that. I feel like you won't really know that until
yeah. And to be honest with you, bro, I'm not to take away from your 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 mindset, like your thoughts on this, but I just wanted to say this real quick before I forget. I don't even think that she was saying like she would settle for this guy to make like bring this guy up. I think she was saying like get you a bottom of the barrel ass bitch that's gonna love you while you have no money, like meaning like someone who is going the type of person that you would get if you have like a lot of money is going to want the best for you. So they're not gonna let you slip. They're not gonna let you be off your shit. Like if you're not doing something right, they're gonna check you about it or like keep you. They're gonna hold you accountable. That's what she's trying to say. But I feel like, how do you have that mindset but you look the way that you do? You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not even a 10.
You know why? Y'all know the answer.
And then the funny thing too, like the one thing that like put me off. One thing that put me off about what she said was when she said, like you can go for 22 walks in the park, but shorty is like gonna get thirsty. Like water is $3 in Atlanta. Okay, well buy it, bitch. Like if you thirsty, buy your water. Like, are you not making money too? Like
that's another thing. Like you got your own fucking money too. If I have 50,000 and you have 50,000 together, we have 100.
But hey,
we could do a hella.
That sound excellente. But at the end of the day, you don't buy her no water, but like get it yourself. You don't get that face. Then she gonna go on Facebook. This nigga ain't wanna buy me
she's a bum ass bitch. She's a bum ass bitch and she's staying at the fucking park by herself. Enjoy your fucking 20 cats. Because you want this fucking high ass standard and you a fucking 4 on a fucking podcast talking about bottom of the barrel ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. You one of them. How much money you got? Let's go ban for how much money you got?
And even so, like 50K is not even a little bit. Like I think that's pretty decent. Like especially at our age, if you making like 50K, like that's pretty decent. 50K is like 4K a month. Around 4K a month, 4.5K,
961 a week times 4. Okay. Yeah, like four bands.
Yeah, a month.
I'll be straight with 50 right now.
If I was making 4K a month, I could get this apartment that I was looking at. It's like 2K or some shit in rent. I mean, it might get a little close sometimes, like with Wi-Fi and groceries and all this shit. But if I was making 4K a month or 4,500 a month, nigga, I'd be straight. Like consistently 4,600. I'll be straight for a while. Like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then my girl's making 50. My girl's making 4,600 a month too. Like, bruh, we straight. We got 9,200, and then we literally got 9,200, 7K to play with after we pay for rent. Shut your bitch. Shut up.
But then, be quiet. even dumbing it down to like somebody you just met. I have out of all the dates I've been on, money was never like discussed. I never asked. That was never a topic of discussion. Like. That's something you ask like later down the line, not the first 2 dates. How much do you make a year? How the fuck does that sound? I'm like, oh, these bitches want me for my fucking money. All right, next.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Be the first and last.
I'm not taking like. I mean, even if I could afford it, I don't think I'm dropping like anywhere over 300 on a date, especially if it's like dinner. I'm gonna be dead ass serious with you.
I felt the way when I spent close to 100. I was like, oh.
That's what I'm saying.
100 is like, the hard cap. I ain't gonna lie, the hard cap for me.
I spent 100 before. I spent 100. I think it was like
78.
Yeah,
including the tip. I was like, oh.
Most I spent is 80, 84, and it hurt. I was like,
fuck.
Yeah, I spent 130. Me and Brittany went out. We had a great time. I ain't gonna lie.
How about we go half next time, or how about you pay for the second date?
Nah, but like, yeah, on a date, like, I honestly like, there's no way, like, if you truly connecting with somebody and just going on a date and like you meeting them, that you should be going on a date that is like that costs racks. I'll never fucking understand that. I'll never ever understand. Even no matter how much money I get, I'll never understand that. Ever. Because what the fuck are you buying to where I'm spending a rack over a rack on this fucking restaurant and I still like have yet to kind of like get to know you. You know what I'm saying?
That's like
I
3
would
months of
only
food
do
right
that
there.
for somebody I'm dating. Like that makes no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a rent's worth of fucking food. Like what the fuck? That's insane, bro. Like no fucking woman is worth that. No partner, no man is worth that shit either. Like what the fuck? Like you
Nobody
think
is actually.
money does not equate to love at all. And you say, well, if you making $50,000, like don't date. Like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Get
I
your
could
ass
go.
off that podcast, bro.
Well,
Get your ass up. Just
I could
stand
go on
up.
plenty dates. I could go on plenty dates with 50K. To be honest with you, I could go on a date a week if I wanted to. 2 dates a week if I wanted to with 50K. What are you talking about?
I'm about to throw a rack in your face. That
That's
shit low
insane.
key pissed me off. The more I watched that shit, the more it pissed me off. Cause I was like, bruh,
Thought she had a take. Thought she was
like
thought that shit was valid.
who are you?
And the
You could
women were
say,
definitely defending that shit too. Oh my goodness,
and
they
they
were
all
defending
bought
that
it.
shit.
They the bottom of the fucking barrel. What the fuck are we talking about? Bottom of the barrel mindset, dumbass.
Oh man, I'm not even
Something
gonna
I
lie.
promise you that I feel like, and this is a hot take. And I know we fit into this box, but there's too many dumbass people that have this shit in front of them, this mic and a platform, and they be saying the most dumbass shit and having the stupidest fucking perspectives on this goddamn internet. It's like, take the fucking mic away. I see so many egregious ass fucking takes, and I'm like, bro, I know you farming impressions, just like this bitch was probably farming impressions. And excuse me, I respect women, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta call a spade a spade. But there's too many dumbass people with this shit in front of them and feel like they can just stand on some bullshit. It's like, no, you standing on bullshit. But T.I. said, you started with some bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
no, get the shit out of here, bruh.
I don't think she truly believes that though, or is living that way. There's no way.
And
There's
there's
no way she's
dumbass people
living
that be
that
like,
mindset.
who was it? Fortnite streamer Clicks. He was like, yeah, the average American is making 100,000 a year.
The
I was
average
like,
American, I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah. Like, yeah, how much? Like minimum wage should give you 100,000. I was like, what?
Felix, I'll slap you in your face.
I was like,
You making 100,000?
What the keyboard?
I ain't gonna lie.
100K.
I'm not gonna lie. If we was making 100K, everybody, all of us would have 4090s. All of us would have 4 monitors. All of us would have we'll throw money at the goddamn, what's that shit called? The YouTube advertisements. We'd be going on dates every day.
I ain't gonna lie.
We can afford it.
Yeah, I probably would be. I don't know. We would have a team. I wouldn't even be editing this shit.
No walks in the park because we making 100K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
To
Don't.
get the $3
I have a stack of
Yeah.
Jordans hanging
said-
on the wall over there.
He had to be playing, bro. Because fucking doctors are making 100K. Some doctors are.
I promise you, the people around him. That's how I know he wasn't bullshitting. The people around him in the room were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was doing the math all fucked up too. I was like,
That's the people making 100K. That's the people making 100K.
They were like, the minimum wage in LA is like $14. He was like, yeah, $14 should be 100K. It's like, no, bitch. No, it's not. No. Get your ass off this fucking platform, bro.
What year was he born? What year was
Fortnite
that?
streamer.
I think Clicks just turned 20 recently. He had to have been like 20. He's like early 20s.
He's making millions.
I think.
Click said that stupid shit?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yes.
Clicks.
Clicks. See how old Clicks is.
All Clicks know is fucking Fortnite and playing. Oh
Didn't
need to click off. He's 19. My fault. He was born in 05. Oh,
yeah, that's a zoomer. That's a fucking zoomer.
You don't know. Yeah, you don't know what he's talking about. Let that man vibe, bro. You don't know
He
what the
lucky
hell
he
is
good at
going on.
Fortnite. That's all I gotta say. Because math ain't it for him. That man
he's
could not be a
hell
cashier.
no.
He could not be a cashier. You gonna give him $1? The total was 30 cents. He gonna give you $10 back because he a dumbass.
That's the one you finesse.
Give you $7 back.
Like here's your change.
Oh shit! Thank you. I came up. Oh,
Like, what you
again,
did?
bro.
Nothing. Have a great day. So walk out.
Damn.
My lucky day.
Because where that math come from? What is that? I need
Like,
to be
it's my
his
lucky day.
manager.
He'd be like, what happened? It's like, oh no, that was a steal on the prices. That was great prices.
I need to be his video editor. Be like, oh, what's your cash out? I'll be like, yeah, just add another 0 to whatever you putting on there. Like add 2 more zeros and there's a cent.
That's for the cents. It's for the cents.
Yeah, it's to make it sense. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Probably wouldn't even
Here you
realize
go.
that shit. Get away with that shit like 30 times.
And then
shit.
he find out,
Yeah,
they're
that's-
like, wait a minute, like blah blah blah.
Bro, I wish. Honestly, if the average American was making that much, then the prices of things would go up so much. Like,
Yeah, drastically.
yeah, it would be like the inflation
To
would
compensate.
be crazy. Yeah, a bottle of water would be like $30 or something. For real.
I'm making 100K, so fuck it.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a well. I'm gonna buy a well, dig that shit myself.
everything
Shit,
everything
what
would
you
be
thought?
like 50 times more expensive, bro. For real.
That's when
$50
motherfuckers gonna
for
become
water.
farmers for real. I'll be like, get
A
the
candle
chickens,
is $100.
get
Yeah,
the
I ain't gonna
lamb,
lie.
get the
We buying
goats.
land and getting a ranch. We
Yeah.
living off ourselves. We becoming self-sufficient.
Get the watermelon
be-
seeds, get the cucumber seeds.
We're gonna be in Wyoming with Ye. We're our own land.
Motherfuckers gonna be playing Minecraft for real. Got a whole week
Be like,
farm
watch out
set
for
up.
the.
Got a ranch.
I'm gonna have my Glock with the squish blood. Where the pillagers at? Where they at?
Damn.
I'm herding some cows. You know what I'm saying? Breeding the motherfuckers. Be like, well, this cow got to get slaughtered. Unfortunately, we got
Who
to
wants
eat.
some burgers?
You want some ribeye?
Burger King, McDonald's.
You want a porterhouse? What you want? All the cuts.
You want some hamburger helper?
We be living like Liver King. Well, nah, because he be eating like goat testicles and shit like that.
Hell, raw.
Yeah,
Oh,
raw.
hell no! It may be
Goat
eating
liver.
spermatozoa. That's nasty.
You gonna be like that guy that's eating the raw chicken until something happens to him.
Bro.
Yo, that
dude.
I saw him. He was like this.
He's still going. I think
He
he's
did?
still going.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
man, how-
Weekend.
How
I think
long?
he
How
been-
long it take for salmonella to kick in, bruh?
I think he's building a resistance to it. That's probably what's going on. He probably building the resistance.
He probably already built that shit because if he didn't build it, he'd be dead. The fuck?
Jay got worms all in him.
Yeah, because
I think salmonella's supposed to happen immediately.
Yo,
After that
he
first
probably,
video,
he probably
That's
got
what
a
I'm
tapeworm.
saying.
He probably got a tapeworm like this long in his fucking shit. His intestine tract.
He got a 30-foot worm in him, just coiled up, just chilling.
Yeah, nah, this shit says salmonella have become resistant to multiple antibiotics. So it's not saying like that
He probably-
you can build a resistance to that shit unless he just doesn't have one.
He probably be taking antibiotics before he does it or something, or he's building a resistance. Like if you do anything over and over and you don't die from it, as far as like venom stuff like that, you building a resistance every time. If you go through that shit that's something supposed to kill you and it doesn't, and you do it again and it doesn't, this is gonna be more like. That's why people be letting us getting bit by vipers and shit. So when they own them and let's say the snake goes crazy and bites them, they're not gonna die. They're just like, oh well.
Hey,
I got a resistance.
try that at your own risk, and
Yeah.
don't tell nobody we sent you to do this shit, or we told you to do this.
Yeah,
shit.
at your own risk because you could definitely
Right.
die off that first
No, we don't-
attempt.
We definitely
So,
don't condone that. That man is naked.
What Denzel say? Play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Fuck around.
Go ahead. And
the more you
find
fuck
out.
around,
What's his name? What's his name?
closer
I
you are
don't
finding
know.
out.
I don't know, bro. I don't know his name. I don't know his platform. I don't know none of that shit.
I know I've
Eating
seen it,
raw
but I don't know his
chicken every
name.
day.
On TikTok,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he
Nah,
on TikTok.
We been
I
seeing
said
that shit
TikTok
on
type of
Instagram.
I
I
seen
seen
it
it on TikTok.
Stupid as shit.
They all
on TikTok.
connected. They all connected.
It's the same thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, it says he began on January 19th. And it says,
Okay.
despite warnings about potential contamination and foodborne illnesses associated with raw chicken, John, motivated by curiosity, continues his unconventional diet, receiving support from his online chicken gang fan base. It's Raw Chicken Experiment. That's the name of his thing.
Yeah, like it hasn't been experimented on in the past. Dumbass little boy.
But pushing the needle forward so we can wrap the episode. Denzel, the last topic at hand. I feel like Rob about to cook on this one. I feel like Rob about to cook on this one.
In the chat, right?
Yeah, the tweet that I just put in the chat today.
I got you.
That's the original video.
Okay, bet. Put that in the screen.
This man be drinking eggs too.
Yeah, like this is any better. That's terrible.
All types of salmonella.
All types of parasites and bacteria and his shit. But anyway,
The weirdest shit men do, they be mad as hell when they see you got your nails painted. Fuck wrong with you, bro? You got some sugar in your tank?
I ain't never seen this. Now I'm looking at shit. My fault.
I ain't trying to fuck you. You know what I mean? Whole time straight over there. I like the color of your nail. You know what I mean? Start the conversation up. Get it going. The weirdest shit men do, they be mad as hell when they see you got your nails painted. Fuck wrong with you, bro? You got some sugar in your tank? Calm down, brother.
All right.
Rob about to put on his Dr. Umar hat real quick.
Stop
About
saying
to cook.
that. Why you say that shit? That has to do with being black. I just think like, all right. So first of all, if the dude is like, "Oh, what the fuck wrong with you? You got some sugar in your tank?" Like, obviously they homophobic as fuck. Like, it's really not that big of a fucking deal. Like, if the dude is gay, then he's gay. But don't be mad at people for assuming that you're gay or like assuming that you're feminine or that you like men because you're doing something that is feminine. Like, I don't understand like why you have to like make that clear to somebody that wears paint on their nails. That's something that is feminine. Like, it was originally done by women, and there's a lot of women that I know that don't even do that shit. But you as a man is going out of your way to put designs on your nails, to paint your nails. Like, there's obviously a certain stigma that comes from that, and there's obviously a certain demographic of people that are at nail salons. Like, stop playing dumb, bro. It is definitely a feminine thing to do. It's the same shit when dudes were getting their nose pierced, but that's not like a huge thing. Like, when dudes were getting their nose pierced and motherfuckers were like, "Oh, why you got your nose pierced?" Like that's feminine. Like, oh, only girls do that. Like, so what's next? You gonna start painting your toes? And then if a motherfucker look at you crazy and be like, "Why are you painting your toes?" You're gonna be like, "Oh, like this is not like no nigga, that shit is not normal. You're not gonna normalize that shit. It's not fucking normal. It is something that a feminine person does." Like when you was watching fucking Naruto as a kid and you seeing Haru or whatever the fuck motherfucker's name is with the fingernails painted and the toenails.
You talking about Itachi
All
and
the everybody in the
Itachi?
All the
everybody
motherfuckers.
in
But now I'm talking about
Akatsuki.
the beginning. And I'm talking about in the beginning when Sasuke and Naruto were fighting that bitch in the mirrors.
You talking about Haku?
I think her name's Haru.
Oh,
or Haku.
No,
Haku.
that's a dude,
Haku,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, Haku. I said Haru. But Haku, that looks like a female. That's supposed to be a male, but you see how they portrayed this person as a female. And as kids, we was fucking confused. Like, that's a fucking girl. I don't care what none of them say. Like, that shit is feminine, bro. I don't care if the girl's like, "Oh, I like your nail." Usually the girls that say that kind of shit, they're in the girls, or they have like some kind of sexuality that deviates from the norm. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked one girl this. Matter of fact, shout out to Nat. I asked her. I was like, "Oh, like, what do you think about it?" It's like, "Oh, it's like whatever." I mean, like, I guess like if it go with the outfit, then I mean it's cool with me. I mean, I guess like if it works, then it looks fine. Actually, like I kind of like that. Like if they putting the color with their outfit and they color coordinating, then like yeah, that's cool. But she's bisexual. Like she can't figure out if she likes, you know what I'm saying, men, women, like whatever. So I've never met a straight woman that likes straight men that's just like, yeah, I want them to paint their nails. Like I don't know, bro. Like no. No, that shit.
This man Rod said.
I'm not gonna lie. I echo the same sentiment as Rod. Y'all motherfuckers are weird as fuck for doing that shit. I'm sorry. Y'all doing it because y'all seen this rapper do it, or you see this fucking, you know what I'm saying? You
Y'all seen Cardi do it. Let's keep it a
You
stack.
seen someone else do it, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But and you can't. I already know because Rod said that's traditionally feminine, and then motherfuckers counter argument to that. We're like, well, heels are traditionally feminine or traditionally worn by males, and now it's a feminine thing. But I mean, it's weird. It's like weird shit. Like, why the fuck? I've asked girls that I work with a store full of girls. I'm like, if your boyfriend wanted to get his nails painted, how would you feel? They're like, it's whatever. Like, but like, I'm not asking him to do it. Like, I would look at him a certain way if he's doing certain designs and shit. But like, I'm like, yeah, because you motherfuckers are out here. Y'all not doing solid. Like, if y'all are doing solid colors, whatever, cool. But y'all out here getting little hearts on your shit, getting little fucking stars and pinstripes
And waves and all kinds.
gloss and French tips and
Man,
all. It's
fuck
like,
all
bro,
that. Even the solid colors, that's still weird. I don't care.
Okay, the only one that you
I'll
will get
give
a
them a
pass,
pass if
the
they doing
only
it.
the only one you get a pass with, like with any straight dude, if you a straight dude that want to paint your nails, or you just wanna shoot you know, some shit, it's black.
Mhm.
Because you can be like, oh, I like rock. You can just lie. I like rock. And
They
they be
could
like,
kind of blend into a genre. I get you. Yeah, I get it.
well,
I
I
get
like
it.
rock. Nobody's gonna really question you. Like, no one's gonna be like, fair enough.
I still do it. I mean, because like I feel like you also have to be living a certain kind of lifestyle too in order to be able to paint your nails as a man and nothing happens to them nails. You know what I'm saying? I think that's another thing that comes with it, like especially for the older people, because it's like typically like men are traditionally men do certain things, right? And you're definitely not doing those things, like working. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck, dude. Well, my granddad used to work construction, so that's like one of the things. Or like me being in the military, like the job that I have, like nails is never like painted nails is never gonna fly. Like my nails get scraped all the fucking time. Like they get scraped and scuffed all the time. So like, why can you be? I don't know. You're being soft and what's the word? I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, you're just doing things that traditionally women would do. So, and then if you're not doing shit with your hands, like I don't know, it's feminine, bro.
We should
I don't
ask
know.
AJ about this.
Yeah.
See what AJ says. And then y'all going above and beyond. This motherfucker's getting acrylic on this shit too.
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
dead.
nah,
That's dead. That's dead. That's
you
dead.
doing the most right now, bro.
That's dead.
Like,
That's dead
Wiz
as fuck.
Khalifa painting his damn toes because motherfuckers are clowning his feet. He was like, fuck it, I'm just paint my shit. Now, if you have a daughter and she wants to, you know what I'm saying, match with her dad and shit, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. But you out here just ripping and running, dressing like Yachty with the Drake nails, the yellow nails, I'm gonna have a starfish on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I won't do that.
How do you look though as a man doing that? Like being like, hey, look at this design right here.
I'm not gonna lie, just go to the hotel room, go to the balcony, and just wait. Because that's what you want.
And as much as y'all girls be preaching and I need a masculine man, I need a this, my man gotta be strong, he gotta have a dash of this and you know what I'm saying? Like, would y'all like, real question, women watching this, do y'all really have a problem with men painting their nails? Or is it just whatever to y'all? I know the men are gonna sit there and be like, you know, the men are gonna feel their way. But I feel like it's like Ross says, a certain group of men that are doing that.
Yeah, because like if
The average guy's not doing it.
Yeah, ask a man that paints their nails if they know how to jump a car. Ask them if they know how to build like a desk or some shit.
And they come out the woodwork and start proving raw wrong.
Be a master craftsman, be like, what, you want me to make you a chair too? I'll be like,
Yeah,
chill out.
Yeah, like you gotta ask them like in person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like be like, oh you paint your nails. Let me ask you something. You know how to change the oil on the car? And if they say yeah and they do that shit, then I'll be like, oh, okay, my bad. Like you got it. But if they don't, I'll be like, that's another one. That's another tally to the motherfucking. That's another one. Like, no, bro, that shit is not normal. It's not, and it is feminine. But like I said, the dudes, the straight men should not be on your ass about it. Be like, what the fuck, man? You sweet? Like, why you doing that?
As a straight man, you should not be pressed about what another man is doing.
But let's be real. It's gonna be a bunch of them though. It's gonna be like,
yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of them. And before y'all in the comments or I hear about this shit, motherfuckers be like, but y'all talking about it. Motherfucker, look where we're at talking about it. God damn it. I don't give a fuck if the person next to me has fucking platform shoes, fishnets, and his nails painted. I don't give a fuck. Because it's a podcast. because it's a podcast, we got to pod, we got to talk, we got to shoot the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and with that, we're going to get up out of here, man. Episode 104 in the fucking books, consistent. But, use that word lightly. You might, one of these weeks.
We ain't gonna let
One of
him
these
do it.
weeks, you might take a break, bro. Shit getting
Nah.
a little hectic.
Nah, we ain't gonna let him do it.
Check out all the reactions. We got the yay. We got run up that yay, please. I'm so pissed that shit got fucking smacked into the earth by the copyright police. Cause that was the fastest growth I've ever seen on a fucking video. That shit ran up 600 views in under 24 hours. And that shit wasn't even available in America yet. So go run that shit up. Share it with your friends, man. It's one of the best reactions we've done on the fucking channel. One of my favorites. That shit was fun. That shit was up there with the fucking Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers that me and Raw reacted to off the camera. We listened to that, you know what I'm saying? Back then.
Yeah, that was cool.
But more reactions to come. More videos with Denzel. Denzel gonna be in the reactions. Even though I don't give a fuck if he doesn't like the goddamn album. He's gonna be in that motherfucking recording.
About the reaction to album. After I react to the albums that they want, they definitely gonna listen to.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I told you, Rod. Yeah, I was like, if I put him onto an album, you already know that Gulavelli coming right around that fucking corner.
It ain't Gula. It's Gula. Y'all gonna listen to Tupacalypse now.
The old Tupac.
Oh, we're gonna listen to Tupac. All right, and I have a title for that video too, so we'll do it. Fuck it. But like I said on the easy reaction, you're gonna get new albums, you're gonna get old albums. There's shit I haven't listened to. There's shit that they've listened to that I haven't. There's shit I've listened to that they haven't. And there's shit we haven't listened to all together. Expect Killer Mike. Expect a Kendrick album or a Cole album. Expect a Pac album. Expect another Yeezy album. We'll do My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Because Rod hasn't heard it, and I don't know if Denzel heard My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I love it.
I'm not gonna do this weak ass Tupac, bro.
Yeah, you go sit.
But hey, man, it's been you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, put us on to your friends. If you enjoyed the fucking video, drop a comment.
You can name 5 Tupac songs.
We did this already.
We're doing this shit again.
And that's episode 104. And I hope everyone has a good and fruitful day or night or whatever week. Thank you.